Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hello everyone, checking in on the broader market, and bulls is the word. High of the day into the close, bull surge in QQQ and XLV into the close, highest price of the COVID bounce. Next level we're looking at 313.84 is the most important resistance from here. We have QQQ within 1% of all-time highs. We had a bear break, a new low of the day on SPY today, which just went straight into a V-shape. And if you look at, I said this earlier in the chat room, look at this move from 10:30, low of the day, and how we bounced, and look at SPY on the weekly time frame, and it looks like the same thing. Bear breaks with no follow-through, V-shaped recovery, bulls in complete control. Will that change at some point? Yes, it will. Are we going to fight the bulls? No, we're not. IWM, high of yesterday, did break, but not by much. We're looking at the key daily resistance of 144.74. For the bears to prove anything, we would have to reject from that level and drop down and break 136.41 support to confirm a daily downtrend. XLF is in the same scenario. We started this morning with XLF as a lead sector bull. That changed through the second half of the day. We saw inter-day rotation where bulls left the financial sector and went into QQQ and healthcare, keeping everybody strong. So if XLF breaks the low of today, tomorrow, 23.70, our daily lower high will be set, and then the line in the sand level is 23.17 for the bulls to try and maintain the daily uptrend. QQQ, all bulls at the high. Only resistance to be watching is 237.47, all-time high. XLV, daily inside bar bull break, 103.23 is resistance. And then we're looking at only a couple more levels before all-time high. We are currently 2.5% from all-time highs. SMH talked about in the video yesterday how things are really tight. Break is imminent. We got our break today with a very strong close. We took out every resistance level from the last 2 weeks. We closed at the high of the day. We're at the high of the COVID bounce, and we're now looking at 138.91. Already broke that. We're now looking at the gap fill, 144.96 as the next level. And we are currently about 7% from the all-time high. Six and change. The VIX is weak and at the lows, or approaching the lows, I should say. 26, 25.90, the two lowest prices we've seen. And we got down to 26.70 today. Just daily lower highs every bounce. Have to break 30.60 for me to even raise an eyebrow to see what the volatility bulls are doing. Gold. Daily lower high is set. So high, low, lower high, and the bulls are looking for the potential of an entry on a daily high or low based off of one, make that 16.94 support. Have to be watching the dollar oversold bounce. That's going to be key. The size of that oversold bounce is going to dictate, or it's going to help dictate how much we're going to pull back here. So again, the play for me, having exited GLD into weakness back here, I can look to potentially scale in, let's just say 2 orders. First order, 161.60. Second order, 160.45. Stop under 159.20. Ideal would be for the bulls to then break, or I should say confirm a higher low and higher high, and look to test the high. And I would stop out if 159.20 support were to break. It would be a small loss, and I would get back a portion of the profit from the other swing trades that I've taken so far. So that's a possibility. Haven't decided if I'm going to take that trade yet, but I'm going to be watching for it tomorrow and into Thursday for that potential. Silver, loss of the 4-hour uptrend. So high, low, lower high, higher low, lower high, bear break. Nice and clear equilibrium bear break. Daily chart still very healthy. We're just going to look for a higher low compared to 16.85. Tons of space for the bulls to work with. Why am I not choosing silver? Again, XAU, XAG chart. I'm watching for an oversold bounce here And the question is, when are we going to set a monthly high or low? We have tons of space to work with. Anything above $79 is a monthly high or low. That's $16 away. And we've already pulled back $32 from the high. I'm going to be watching for this chart to likely give us a monthly tightening range. Miners. So we were talking about the bear miners, I think, in yesterday's video. I forget what I say to members and what I say in videos. But daily lower high is set, and GDX has to hold 32.54 for a daily higher low now. Bear miners had a big day today. Dust looking for a daily higher low compared to 25. Solid bounce. And the bulls have to break 32.78 to change the daily trend very convincingly. Bit of an inverse head and shoulders here. We'll see if they get follow through. Bear miners are only going to get follow through if the gold bulls and the miner bulls fail to set these daily higher lows we're watching for. Oil just slow and steady grind higher. This has been going on now since end of April, and in my opinion, it definitely has some impact on the S&P 500. It certainly doesn't hurt the market overall. Next time we consolidate, we're going to look for a daily higher low compared to 31.14, and the 4-hour uptrend is our short-term guide, as our 4-hour RSI is starting to get back up over 70, and we usually don't stay over that level for very long. Natural gas daily inside bar, nothing going on today. 4-hour equilibrium, nice and tight. With a bear break, we look at the low of 1588, and with a bull break, we're looking up to 1662. But again, it's the weekly exponential 12-period resistance that I care about the most, which we are still rejecting from. So the bottom line is the bulls are in control. Riots aren't doing it. COVID's not doing it. Maybe Godzilla coming out of the ocean. I don't know. But again, for me, it's been fairly easy in the sense that long ago I detached this game, this numbers game, from having anything to do with reality. Just like when I play a video game, it has nothing to do with reality. I view this game the exact same way. And I feel like the more you are able to detach from that, the better and the easier it's going to be. This is a video game with very high stakes. Have a good rest of your day, do good things, and be well. Unfortunately, the deer have found a fruit tree they like. You can see they pulled off that branch there, and they're just eating some of these leaves, so I'll probably have to stake up some kind of little fence to give it a 3-foot perimeter. Hopefully they're not too excited about it. Got the grapes going, baby grapes. Tomatillos that went outside a little bit later are doing better than the ones that I designated as the main event. So if you remember the trays I had of microgreens, ate those for a bunch of weeks and then just threw them on top of the compost pile. Those are the sunflowers, those are the peas, and this is the kale and the collards. Also threw some extra tomato plants that I had on top of it. We'll see how it goes. Why not?